Hello, I'm Jenny. This is my husband Tommy and my son Peyton. Thank you for taking time to watch this video. It's a quick pictorial overview of my background and my skills and my philosophy. I graduated from New Orleans Baptist Theological Seminary, and this is where I met my husband. We were married in New Orleans. I also graduated from Troy University with a master's in psychology and counseling. And from Kennesaw State University with an educational specialist degree in the area of instructional technology. Currently, I am in the doctoral program at Kennesaw State University in instructional technology. An instructional technologist is a specialist who is able to leverage digital tools to help organizations to spread information about the organization or to help the users learn more. Here is a quick background of my experience and my education. Most of my work has been spent at Chickamauga City Schools, working at Gordon Lee High School as the high school counselor. I am also a National Board Certified Counselor, which means I have met the national standard for counseling and psychology. Most of my work has been spent with young people. My husband was a youth minister for many years. He and I labored together to be a godly example for teenagers. Our mission was to help teenagers make really good decisions for Christ and to be a model of godliness in a world that screams, be yourself, be your own person. Here are my specialized skills in the area of problem solving, communication, teamwork and leadership, lifelong learning, technology use, ethics and professionalism, and personal management. For my leadership experience at Chickamauga City Schools for the 14 years that I was there, I was on the SACS committee numerous times. I was the school system test coordinator, which meant all the state mandated tests that were had to be given and in a professional and ethical manner. I was in charge of that for the whole school system. I was on the school system improvement team, which means we were working to always uh, do what we do better. I have served on and led grant writing teams. I have served also as a school counselor leadership committee for the Georgia Northwestern RESA, and also for Walker County. I served as a part of the board of directors for our business and education partners. At Calhoun City Schools, I was the district instructional technologist. I was the district leadership team, the assistive technology team, and I co led the district technology planning team. I designed the mobile app and initiated programs to teach elementary school children how to type. I also taught seminars in all types of digital tools. And most importantly, I taught teachers how to properly attribute copyright that they're using on their websites. Now, I also worked with the Georgia Educational Technology on the conference that we put on in 2016. It is a statewide conference, and there's about 4,500 people who attend. And I was on the program subcommittee, which means that we were tasked with creating high quality professional development for a for all those 4,500 people to attend. So it was a huge task and it went over very well. In 2017, I was asked to be a reviewer for presentations and workshops for the 2017 conference. So I was very honored to be on those committees. Here is a list of some of the presentations and achievements that I have been able to do and work on. Most notably, I want to talk to you about the work at Gordon Lee High School. Um, we have met all of our graduation and performance targets set by the Governor's Office of Student Achievement and the Georgia Department of Education. Notably, by 2014, we maintained a 4-year cohort graduation rate of 93.5%. And then beginning with the 2013 school year, we achieved a 5-year extended graduation rate of 98.2%. Now, certainly I did not achieve this by myself. It is a great group of educators there in the school system. But what it does demonstrate is my commitment to excellence, hard work, and a stellar education. Mostly hard work is what gets this done by the students and the teachers. So how do we do all this? Well, I subscribe to the Deming cycle, or is also known as the model of continuous improvement. And here's how it starts. It's called the act, plan, do, check, and it's a continuous cycle. You're always evaluating what you're doing. First of all, you begin with a need to measure, and you have a baseline of reliable data. Then you set the goal and track the progress. Sometimes there's a lack of progress, so you have to have an honest assessment of why. Why did the progress happen or not happen? And then lastly, you have the courage to make it better if there are changes that need to occur. And oftentimes, this is the hardest part because some folks just really don't take well to change or they think it's working well enough. But however, it can be done. And I am um, confident in my skills to help people understand the process of change and work through the process of change. In my experience, I have strong communication skills, including writing, teaching, and public speaking. I can design websites and mobile applications. I'm a creative problem solver and I'm solution focused. I am skilled in digital tools and the principles of universal design for learning, or it's often called universal design for access, which means that regardless of the person's or the user's ability, whether they speak English or not, whether they understand um, what is on the screen, but we can have tools in there to help them if they can see or if they can't see, whatever there is, whatever their ability or disability is, we can design tools that will help them access all of the content. I'm a dependable project manager and an event planner, and I'm a collaborative team member. And I feel that collaboration is highly important in today's workforce because working in a silo we have found isn't as effective as working with the team. So um, it's vital that the member of the team be able to give good direction and take direction just as well. Recently, I came across this quote by Seth Godin, and it says, "The opposite of more is not less. If we care enough, the opposite of more is better." So, what is better? Some folks believe that better is a bigger house, or more cars, or more fine jewelry, or more money, or a more prestigious job. And there's nothing wrong with those things, but that's not what I subscribe to. I believe that better is found in the message of salvation and grace. Salvation. We are so under God's grace that we can live under His amazing grace, as we heard in your message from Pastor Tim a couple of weeks ago. This amazing grace, it gives us what we need. Christ died on the cross for our sins, and without Him, we are left to our own, and we can do nothing on our own. Not only do I subscribe to this, but I found that when I come in contact with people in the Chattanooga area or uh, in any of the places that I've been able to live and work, Christ brings this to my attention in a very special way. People need to know about grace. People need to know about salvation. They seem to be desperate, and they are desperate for a hope. They are weary and they need hope. And I want to partner with First Presbyterian Church to send the message that Christ is that hope, that grace, that He can give us everything we need for a full and rich life, and He can use us regardless of our ability, our affluency, our ethnicity. It doesn't matter to Him. We are created in His image, and He wants to use us. I thank you so much for taking time to watch this video, and I look forward to talking with you further about how I can partner with First Presbyterian Church to spread the message of hope using the skills that God has gifted me with.